Last week, we asked the burning question: how hard is it to reform the Roman Empire in Crusader Kings 3? Turns out, after 5 grueling hours and several crashes, the answer is somewhat hard. But in the name of Bruce, redemption is calling. We're diving back in to once again conquer all the lands to form Rome. Last time we started out in 867 as Charles the Bald. While we were able to form the Holy Roman Empire, succession chaos split it apart, forcing us to reconquer lands we'd already claimed. This left us in a tough spot when it came to challenging the Byzantines, who had a conqueror at the helm. This time, we're shaking things up, starting 1066 with a custom character. We'll finish a legend of Roman heritage to gain claims on the necessary lands and conquer them in style. Short, sweet, and to the point, hopefully. Von Tuna. A little groggy this morning. What a perfect pull. I don't think it's tuna. It's pronounced probably some other German way. Wolf von Tuna, our beloved leader who will lead us into a golden age as the Roman Emperor. Let's enable this. Let's reset all these and then enable this and apply and then start. Maintain our throne, but we're going to go down the left side of stewardship so that we can pay our bills. Our bills being twofold of paying for wars and getting our intrigue up as high as possible. So yeah, that's let's look at the decision. Essentially, you need to be a living legend, which at 43, I think we can make it happen. We have prestige of established, so that's decent, but we don't really need those lands. That's the funny thing about the restoration in CK3 is the lands are pretty much in Italy and Greece and in the Middle East, nowhere else. They don't really go west of, to be honest, Genoa is probably the most westerly. Just a little sweepy baby. Wow, we start off with architect and avarice, as well as diplomat. I gave us diplomat so that it would be much easier time to deal with people. Duke Robert the Fox is going to be a pain in our side if we don't get him under our banner ASAP. We can make other people in charge of things, but for now, let's just unpause and see what happens. This man has been vassalized, huge. We're going to modify our contract with him. He's going to pay more taxes, but he will be able to fight more people. We're doing an activity. We're going to try to take all of Sicily after this wedding. Me and our Princess Gunhild getting together. Gonna be a lovely marriage of prestige base. Chain war. We're just gonna come in here and say how you doing with the Duke's claims. Have you played any of the overhaul mods? Realms in Exile is pretty sick these days. I have not. Is it worth checking out? Agot has entered the chat. I mean, yeah. Maybe this is another thing that's weird about me, but ever since, like, I really enjoyed reading the books, I really enjoyed the shows until they weren't so good anymore, but, like, there's something about Agot that has kind of poisoned the well for me. It's just like the nasty taste in my mouth from this series, and then the fact that George is never going to finish the books now. I don't know, I'm just not interested in the IP at this point, which is probably a bad take. You can change her stats to focus on certain stats. So if you have a random event, so say we had this event where it's a stewardship challenge, if we switch our wife to stewardship from it will give us a couple more points in it, which means it takes us from a 57% likely to 63% likely. 2 more things, and we can become illustrious, which gives us the opportunity to unlock Roman heritage. Boom. Let's pay some exorbitant amount of money to tell people how Roman we are, even though we are not Roman whatsoever. We're looking for a poet. She's happy. Also, why is Matilda constantly cheating on her husband? I feel like she always gets a shitty husband and then she cheats on them. It would be interesting to see how many times Matilda doesn't cheat. I've made it my whole personality, so maybe don't take what I'm saying with as gospel. Wow, both of these people kind of suck. Why did they give me 2 bad options? All right, well, King Vartislav, what happened? You died from his wounds. What happened to your... Let us go ahead and grant this to a local Maghreb person. They can do this. It's going to stress us out. That's unfortunate. Most unfortunate that our wife has died. If only we could not take advantage of that and have another wedding so that we can then get more prestige. Best duchy? Bohemia. Bohemia probably has the best duchy because it starts with... It has a gold mine, it has a university, and all the duchies in it, all the counties in it have a shit ton of like slots to do things. That being build lands or increase stuff overall. Sweet. Alrighty, so that has given us a claim on the Byzantine Empire, which, oddly enough, Byzantine Empire, what's going on with you guys? Alright, we're just gonna go try to take these couple lands that he personally owns. Anything that he personally owns, we'll go for it. Apparently he doesn't own that. Never mind, we'll go here, and then we'll just go right onto Byzantium. Challenge idea, make a Lord Farquaad and seduce everyone you can. Go find Shrek in a swamp, because there's definitely a Shrek swamp event. We have way too much money. Let us go and unburden ourselves from how much money we do have. That is something I wish to see change, is supply in the game. It's kind of annoying how it currently is set up. The fact that you don't get more supplies when you sack a city. The necessary brain power to make a short versus a full-length video is much, much different. And I know that my videos, if my videos did better in long-form content, I would be a lot more willing to do it. But I'm in this weird trap right now, chat. I make shorts, they do well. Sometimes people trickle into the other content, but for the most part, we are just shorts do so well. So every time I make a long form video, it only gets like 2,000 views or something like that. And then I'm like, why did I spend all that time making a long form video when I could have just made 30 shorts or 10 shorts or whatever that. But I guess also if you make a long form video, then you can just turn those into like 3 or 4 shorts. Where TikTok and YouTube shorts have given me too much confidence. Jesus, did that actually just give me the whole Roman Empire? Oh, this is kind of annoying. We do have to give all this land out. Who do we have to woo for this war not to go? This guy mostly. Do you want in control of another title? We can give more land to you. Storied walls of Constantinople, ambitious beyond it, it's burdened on privilege. Restore the Roman Empire is now available. Wait, what? Oh, because, we're having events because we are, that's strange, that's confusing. See, this is what the run was supposed to be like. It's supposed to be chill, no stress, but instead I was all stress and no chill. Percentage of war score, huge, huge. Jerusalem has been reconquered and so has Alexandria. Great. Disband. Way to go, jinx it. I mean, like Kevin likes to jinx himself every once in a blue moon. It's a good thing. It's just so wild that like at one point most of the people who were running the country were also the generals of the country. I understand from like a legitimacy plus like ability to rule, it made sense, but it just makes me think how wild it would be if like the president of the United States had to go be on the ground leading troops in person. My empire will restore all of the current held empires. So yeah, we have to become king of Italy too. So Byzantines, Holy Roman Empire, Italy, these 3 empires will be all part of the Roman Empire. So we'll do that in a second. I'm surprised the United States hasn't ever tried to claim the continuation of the Roman state. Maybe we have, and it's just unbeknownst to me, but that would be funny if the United States has tried to do something stupid like that. I will restore the empire. The dream of Charlemagne has been fulfilled. Through valiant actions, the Holy Roman Empire has risen to its rightful place as true successor of Rome, claiming dominion over both East and West. In the beginning of a new era, peace and prosperity for Catholics everywhere, blessing legions of the empire will spread the holy message of our Lord to all the corners of the world until the universal church has been established for the God and Kaiser. Augustus, the Roman Empire, we destroyed these couple ones, and cool. We got Gross Roman Empire. When do we get the one where it's like embrace the old ways? Or is that only if you do it through the Byzantine method? I think you have to do it through the Byzantine method, to be honest. Nope, but Russia has claimed the successor of Rome Tsar is derived from Caesar. I think we should get back on our bullshit and try to be like, yeah, we are definitely the successors to this bullshit. And there you have it. After just over 20 in-game years, we successfully restored the Roman Empire. While it's not the full-scale version, it's a strong foundation. In a few more years, you could easily reclaim the remaining lost provinces. I'd say this start or playing as the Byzantines are currently the easiest path to form the Roman Empire in Crusader Kings 3. The Roman heritage legend definitely helps granting claims on everything you need. On a difficulty scale from 1 to 3, 1 being the easiest, 3 being the hardest, I'd say it's a solid 1 bruised face out of 3. The process was straightforward. The toughest requirement was becoming a living legend and can be achieved in plenty of ways. What do you all think? Do you agree with my assessment? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, why not consider subscribing to the channel? Stay tuned for our attempt at forming the Roman Empire in EU4. Have a good rest of your day, and ciao.